Good evening. Even the short beloved Psalm 23 has in itself its most beloved verse 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Good evening. The day when, not if, I have to go through the valley of dark shadows. I think this verse is so beloved because it also applies the psalm to the harsh reality of life. Life is not just green pastures and water where there is rest. This psalm of trust follows the calls from Psalm 22. My God, why have you forsaken me? Behind the green pastures sit the arid desert world. Behind the rest, the unrest. Refreshment presupposed straying away or falling over. Righteous roads presupposed wrong roads. There is fear. The feast takes place against the backdrop of the enemies watching. And then there are the dark valleys, the depths through which a shepherd sometimes has to pull with his flock to get to the green pastures and the water where there is rest. Literally, the poet speaks of a gorge or a valley of dark shadow. This is where the sun does not shine due to the steil slopes of the gorge. There where the road is difficult and almost impassable, where sheep can break bones and where they can fall off cliffs. It is here where robbers hide and predators wait for their prey. This is the place where fear is present, the place of evil. In Hebrew, one word for dark or deep shadows occurred 18 times in the Old Testament. It indicates in Amos 5 verse 8 the condition of the creation before God created light. In Isaiah 9 and Psalm 107, it indicates the condition of people before God saved them. Job uses it to describe the darkness of a mine shaft. More symbolically, Job describes this condition as follows in Job 16 verse 10 to 16. People open their mouths to jeer at me. They strike my cheek in scorn and united together against me. God has turned me over to the ungodly and thrown me into the clutches of the wicked. All was well with me, but he scattered me. He seized me by the neck and crushed me. He has made me his target. His archers surround me. Without pity, he pierces my kidneys and spills my gall on the ground. Again and again he bursts upon me. He rushes at me like a warrior. I have sewed sackcloth over my skin and buried my brow in dust. My face is red with weeping. Dark shadows ring my eyes. Job goes even further and describes the condition of death as a going away to a dark place from where you can never return, to the land of dark night with its deep darkness where nothing is in order, where the light self is dark. This is from Job 10 verse 21. Dear brothers and sisters, David assumes that such times will come. He does not argue whether it will come or not. He rather prepares us for what to do when it comes. Even the sheep of the Good Shepherd, even the children of the Father, sometimes go through darkness. Because of the sinfulness and the brokenness of this reality, because of death, such times will come. Do not let superficial prosperity religion deceive you with the false image that everything is going to go smoothly and easily for the believer in this life. Eventually, everything is going to die, and everyone. Eventually, the author of this psalm died. Finally, there is the shadow of death that falls in a way over everything here on earth. Do not, when the hard times come and from the circles around your eyes, the dark circles around your eyes, begin to wander desperately and begin to doubt in the presence of the Lord. Be prepared for that. Be equipped for that. Get comfort today. Learn today while you may be in green pastures and by waters where there is rest. Learn what to do if you have to go through the valley of dark depths on that day. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Good night.